up here in the bush, sweating like crazy because I just walked up here this bush road to get some mangoes. Found half a bag of mangoes. So I'm heading down again. And in this episode I want to talk about an incident that happened after the rope. I had the tourist boat up there with the rope. One of the requirements that they had laid out was that I absorb whatever you call it, a high angle rescue course. And as we don't have any mountains in Jamaica, well, I mean we have mountains but not with steep cliffs and so on, I had to go to Canada because that was the next place where they did it. So I flew up to Canada. I went on the course. It's kind of interesting. Learning about all the different knots and the rappelling techniques and all that. And so we were partly doing theoretical knots and so on, and then of course we did some practical thing. And the final test was on this cliff. It was on Vancouver Island. There's this quite steep and quite dramatic cliff, and we were on the top of it. And the idea was that there was a dummy hanging on the cliff which had been injured or something. It was supposed to be a person, and each of us was supposed to rescue him. So what we had to do is basically walk backwards down this cliff attached to a rope and go to the dummy, and then we would have to cut off his rope and rescue him. So one after another did that, and all went pretty well until I think even the last person to do it was actually the guy who was the most knowledgeable on the course, who knew everything, and I think he had done a course before, and he was always ahead, and he always had the right answers, and so he was quite experienced already. So he went down there backwards, and next thing we hear this weird thud, and we look at each other all very alarmed, and we call down, "Is everything all right?" No answer. And then we started, "Is everything all right down there?" No answer. And at this point everybody's kind of freaking out and thinking, man, this dude is basically fallen off the cliff. And so we started screaming down there, "You all right? Talk to us." And so, and eventually there was like a sort of muffled, "Yes, I'm all right." So he eventually came up again, and it turned out that he had cut the wrong rope, and he had actually dropped the dummy down the cliff. So it just goes to show that even the best ones can make mistakes. In this case, it was just a dummy. If it would have been real life, that would have caused somebody's life. So that is my little story for today. This morning I put up a little video, and I unearthed the bottom part of my zip line, and I want to eventually get the whole zip line cut out again because it's all overgrown with all sorts of plants. But it's going to be one hell of a job because that's nearly a kilometer long, that zip line, and it goes straight through the bush, and I'll have to cut my way through the bush first and cut off all the vines going up there. And so I'm not sure exactly when that's going to happen, but I am planning. I probably want to do it more towards the dry season and the main season. because then guests coming, they can enjoy a ride on the zip line. So that would be cool. And if I do it now, by the time the rainy season has ended, which is end of October, November, something like that, then it could well be that it's grown back up again and it was all for nothing, because the bush grows up so incredibly fast. I'll never forget when I first time I did my road in a big way and really widened it, and it was so funny because actually Google Earth, one of those planes, just happened to fly over it right after that. And you can actually see it on Google Earth if you go on the history. You go to Shafts and Greathouse and then go on history and go back. You can see how wide that road that was. It was I really widened it because to get the drains in there, that the road wouldn't wash away again, which was very successful. I mean, the road has been very stable now. So anyway, when I had done that, somebody attacked me. There's always these shills. I don't know where I posted it, perhaps on Facebook or somewhere. Somebody attacked me and got really upset about that me was destroying the tropical rainforest in Jamaica single-handedly, and I should never have done that, and so on. When I read that post, I had to laugh so hard. I had to laugh so hard because that guy has no idea about the tropical rainforest here in Jamaica, because that stuff grows back so fast you won't even. If you look at the progression on Google Earth, you can see how fast you can hardly see the road now again, yeah, because everything just grows back so fast in Jamaica here. So I had a very good laugh out of that one. Typical Europeans who think they're clever and don't know jack shit. Anyway, so that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video, very much likely tomorrow. So can't show you the view, and for some reason I can't even turn around the camera, but I will turn it around like this. You can see the road going down, and it's all very beautiful. Tropical rainforest. And I'm still sweating like crazy. Okay, and thank you for listening to my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it. Pass it on to friends. Help me grow this channel. This could turn out to be my lifeline one of these days, because if I can even get just a couple of $100 US, I mean even $200-300 US a month, that would be already a big help. I can live off that. I'm so frugal and I have so much growing up here. I just picked a lovely banana bunch. I think I'm going to take a picture of it and post it on this video. And then I have all my breadfruits are ripe now, and I have these wonderful yellow heart breadfruits. They are the most tasty of all of them, and they are just absolutely fantastic. And they are also superfoods. They are extremely healthy. So when the breadfruit season is in, I don't buy any potatoes or anything of that, because I have my breadfruits, which are a lot healthier than potatoes, or even sweet potatoes, which are a lot more healthy than potatoes anyway. But now I'm coming into my driveway. This is how it looks. So the sun will soon set. I hope I have such a beautiful sunset as, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, where I posted the sunset on the video. We have such fantastic sunsets. So consider coming to see me I'm working on the place, getting it ready. I want to have a hope that with help of this channel, I'm going to have next year, I'm going to have a bumper season in the winter. And all my good old friends who used to come visit me will come visit me again. So, thanks for the support. And yes, and as I have not got a payment yet, would really appreciate another little, or a little donation just to help me out till I get some money for that land, which is hopefully going to happen soon. I hope the man is not going to pull out of it. So anyway, that was it for today. So please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.